Alright, what's up, y'all? So, here's the weapon tier list that you guys have been asking for. I appreciate all the support I've been getting on my PvP videos. I did not think that many people wanted to see me play PvP. And since people saw that I'm good at PvP at this game, people wanted me to make a curse technique tier list and a weapon tier list. If you're watching this video, my curse technique tier list video is already out. So if you want to know what curse techniques are good for PvP from the opinion of a top 50 player, go check that video out. This is what I think the best weapons are. This is my weapon tier list. Now, I'm not going to yap because tier lists take a long time to watch and record, so I'm not going to waste your guys' time. I'm just going to get right into it. First things first, Iron Blade, Purifying Dagger, stay F tier. Slaughter Demon, D tier, not horrible, usable. My friend, he got to gold using Slaughter Demon, not horrible, it's eh. Rusty Katana, C tier. It's like your last option. If you don't have any of these guys, you could just use Rusty Katana, not terrible. It's kind of like your last option though, so that's why I'm putting in C tier. Split Soul, below Rusty Katana. In my opinion, below Rusty Katana. It's just not that great. If you want to use it, you can. All of these weapons are usable, but usable does not mean they're good. Usable just means that they're usable, like they can do stuff. Split Soul can do stuff. These two can't do stuff. If you guys want to know why these two are terrible, I'm not gonna sit here and explain to you guys. You guys hop in game, try them out for yourself. You're gonna be like, yo, this shit is so ass. Yeah, Split Soul, not that good. I unfortunately got this. Like, I got this. The only two weapons I have are this, and obviously this shit is terrible, so I have to just use this. But yeah, Jet Black. I've never seen this used in PvP. I'm not gonna speak on something I don't know what it does. You guys tell me where you guys would put this, because I actually want to know if this is good or not. Because it looks cool, so I want to know if this is good or not. So you guys let me know where you guys would place this. I'm just gonna place it above Rusty Katana because I'd expect a special grade weapon to be better than Rusty Katana. Yeah, and Feathered Spear also, I don't really know much about it, but I'm just gonna put it above Jet Black because I've just heard like some good things about it. I just still don't know what it does. So these two are the only ones I don't know what they do. So you guys just tell me where you would put these two. I'm not so sure. You guys tell me if they're good or not. Yeah, I don't know. Impossible Dream. This is probably the most overrated weapon in the game. People will put this thing in S tier. I've seen YouTubers, like retarded YouTubers that are in like silver, bronze, put this in S tier. It's not S tier. I'm sorry, it's not S tier. If you grinded for this because you saw it was S tier, I'm sorry, you wasted your time. This is not S tier. I am yet to see someone do something with this weapon. I've never seen someone do something special with this weapon. It's not terrible. On paper, it looks decent, and that's why these brainless YouTubers will put this on S tier, because on paper, it looks good. But in actual practice, it's not that great. Maybe the people I've been fighting just haven't been using this properly. But I'm yet to see someone do anything with this weapon. Like, do anything special with this weapon. This weapon does not interest me in any way. Does not spark my interest in any way. Playful Cloud. Now, this weapon has one good move. Only one good move. It has its grab move that does like over 1,000 damage, that is the only good move on this weapon. But that move alone makes it better than these two and better than this. So I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. Not the best weapon, but solid pick. I might be a little biased, but I think this is a fair ranking. I think this is a fair, unbiased ranking because this is my main weapon, but this is not my main weapon by choice. This is my main weapon because I'm forced to use this weapon because I only have this and Split Soul, and obviously I'm not going to use Split Soul or Rusty Katana, so I'm going to use this. So it's not terrible. You know, it has one good move. Its other move is like eh. It's like a combo ender, but it's like it has two combo enders basically. This thing doesn't have any combo extenders. It has two combo enders, and if you use this thing's moves as combo extenders, you're bronze. I know I keep like saying like bronze like it's a slur or something, but I should probably stop because I shouldn't have an ego. If you use these moves as combo extenders, you're using this wrong. Okay, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm better than you because I use these as combo enders. If you use if you use this thing's moves as combo extenders, in my opinion, I think you're using this wrong. This thing's moves are only supposed to be used as combo enders. Now, Hang Gauntless, this thing was a demon in early access. If this was still early access, if this thing was what it was like in early access, instant S tier, probably the best weapon in the game. If it was like what it was like in early access. Back then, the slam used to come out instantly, and it would instantly guard break. That is so broken. It doesn't do that anymore. It doesn't block break, nor does it come out instantly anymore. So, in my opinion, I think this is like like a mid to high B tier. It's not terrible. It has a barrage move. The barrage moves are decent in this game, especially for low elo, because low elo players will try to M1 trade. High elo players don't really try to M1 trade that much. Like, you'll like rush into someone's block and they'll dash back because they don't want to M1 trade, because it's really risky to M1 trade. Very, very, very risky. Not a good idea to M1 trade. Like, it's okay to M1 trade here and there, but constantly trying to get M1 trades is a bad idea, because you can like, you know, if it's a good player versus a good player, they're both going to be good at M1 trades. So it's really risky to try and M1 trade. So, you know, but low elo players will try and M1 trade, so you can rush into their block and then you could just use this thing's barrage and you'll just catch them. But speaking of barrages, this thing, Viscera Scythe, is just a better version of Hain Gauntlets. I'm sorry, it's just a better version. It has the same like barrage type move. So that basically makes them equal. And then it has a move that's kind of similar to this one blood manipulation attack. I forgot the name of the blood manipulation attack, but like for this weapon, you like throw the scythe out and then you retract it back to you. It's really good for countering blocks. I mean, countering rushes. Really, really good. Yeah, I think I'm tempted to put this in A tier, but I'm gonna put this in like the top of B tier in my opinion. Top of B tier. Ravenous Axe. This thing I've seen it used a lot in like up until like gold, but then as soon as I hit diamond and I started fighting like diamond and infinity players, I stopped seeing this used as much. I really stopped. Like, I stopped seeing this at all. But it's not terrible. I mean, it has like a long range move. The long range move does move a little slow. Like like the projectile is kind of slow, but it's a long range move that doesn't block break. But having a long range move on a melee weapon is already good in the first place. But it has a long range move that doesn't block break, but it does a lot of damage to the block, to your block. So it's not bad. You can use it if you want. It's not terrible. It has really good M1 damage too. Like one of the highest M1 damages in the game. This thing has crazy M1 damage. So if you're running like a strength build, go for this. Definitely go for this if you're running a strength build. Yeah. Dragon Bow. Now this thing, if this was what it was like in early access, same thing with Hain Gauntlets. If this was like what it was like in early access, this would be top of A tier. This is amazing in early access. It has a mid-range block breaking move. Yeah, it has like a mid-range block breaking move in early access. That is amazing. A mid-range block breaking move on a weapon is crazy. Only issue is I've literally never seen this used in PvP ever. All the time, this whole time that I've been playing PvP since release, I've never seen this weapon used a single time. So I literally have no clue what this weapon does anymore. I don't know if it block breaks or not anymore. I'm gonna stay under the assumption that it still block breaks, and I'm gonna put it in A tier. But you guys correct me if I'm wrong. If it doesn't block break anymore, then this is like a here, maybe here, here. If it doesn't block break anymore, if it does block break, it's here. So you guys just let me know. I'm just gonna keep it here because I'm just gonna stay under the assumption that it still block breaks. If it doesn't block break, this is where it's gonna be. Just keep that in mind. If it doesn't block break anymore, if it does, it's over here. Now, electric staff. This thing is amazing. This thing over here. I love this weapon. This used to be my main weapon during early access. I love this weapon. This weapon, it doesn't look crazy on paper, but when you're using it, you'll understand how amazing it really is. It has a combo extender, which is already really good, and it has like a mid-range combo starter that like stuns your opponent, which is really, really good. I can't really explain to you why this weapon is so good, because on paper it doesn't look that crazy. You kind of just have to use it for yourself, and you'll just see how amazing this is. Yeah, really good weapon. Used to be my main. That crazy voice crack. Used to be my main weapon during early access. But it's not as good as it used to be in early access. So, A tier. I would put this in S tier if it was early access. Bloodsword. This is the most underrated weapon in the game. 100% the most underrated weapon in the game, without a shadow of a doubt. This thing is S tier. S tier. Instant S tier. Because of one move. One singular move makes this thing S tier. It has a move that is an AoE barrage, basically. It's like an AoE barrage around you. Do you know how insane that is? An AoE barrage? That literally counters the main playstyle that most of the top 50 players will use. Most top 50 players, what they'll do is, if you're blocking, they'll rush into your block and instantly black flash you to block break you and start a combo. What can this do? If you see them rushing at you while you're blocking, you instantly pull the shit out, pop your AoE barrage. They get into your they rush to you and they instantly get put in the barrage and they get countered and they can't do the black flash thing. This thing is amazing. That single-handedly counters that type of playstyle. Now, these two can counter that type of playstyle, but I'm pretty sure rushing into these two while they're doing the barrage, you'll cancel the barrage. I'm pretty sure. This thing is an AoE like mid-range, like it's like a mid-range AoE barrage. So even before they even touch you, they'll instantly get caught in the barrage. So this thing is amazing just because of that one attack. I see people putting this in like D tier. Whoever is putting this in D tier are retards. You guys do not know what you're talking about. This thing is amazing. This thing is S tier. Amazing, amazing weapon. Vertus Spear of Heaven, S tier. It has basically everything you would want in a weapon. It has a close range block break. It has a combo extender. It has a cutscene move that does a lot of damage. It has everything you want. I can't really say anything bad about this weapon. It has decent swing speed too, so it can also do really good in low elo because high swing speed means that you'll win most of your M1 trades. So, really good weapon. Really good weapon. Vengeance, best weapon in the game. There's a reason why every single not pro player. I'm not gonna look at this shit as esports. There's a reason why every single like good player, like top 50 player, or even just a good player in general, every single person uses this weapon. Every single one. There's a reason. It has a combo starter, combo extender. I think it's like 2 combo extenders. It's just amazing. I really can't even explain why this shit is so good because I haven't used it because obviously the only 2 weapons I have is Playful Cloud and Split Soul. But I know how amazing this weapon is. I've just from playing PvP for so long, 90% of the matches that I fight against good players, 90% of them are using this weapon. So, amazing weapon, without a shadow of a doubt. You could interchange these, but in my opinion, I think this is the best weapon in the game. So, yeah. If you're gonna go for any weapon, if you guys are thinking, you know what, I just want the best weapon in the game, go for this weapon. If you're good at the game, this is the best weapon. If you're mediocre at the game, this is the best weapon. So, choose your poison. Pick your poison. This weapon if you're mediocre to bad at the game. This weapon if you're good at the game. Yeah, that's pretty much the tier list. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I can keep getting some decent views on my PvP videos because obviously, for those of you who know me outside of Jujutsu Infinite and know me as know my channel, you guys know that my favorite type of videos to make, I literally have it in my YouTube bio. My favorite type of videos to make are PvP videos. I hate making tower defense videos. I hate making any type of fucking tutorial or guide video. I hate that shit. I only like making PvP videos because I like spitting on little kids. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.